We have an update.
Did you call him a the child? Did you call the child the word? Did you call him a the child? Did you call the child the word? It is my own business. You call him a Okay, why don't you have the balls to say it right now again? Okay. All right, that's what you say.
You don't go digging through people's you dumb.
Nobody digging through your
A little kid just did, you dumbass.
That little kid, you call him a The little child?
What if he acts like one, he's gonna...
Are you about to hit him? You chase him here?
He took my son's stuff.
So that gives you the right to call the child 5-year-old and the N-word.
If that's what he's gonna act
That's
like.
what you're gonna call him.
That's what he's gonna act like.
You know, that's a hate speech. And you can be recorded for that.
I don't give a
Huh. Okay, we'll see about that, what the internet has to say about you.
The kid she's going after has autism. He doesn't behave in a neurotypical way. And even if he didn't have autism, nothing he could have done would justify her calling him slurs and pursuing him physically, which is what she says she was doing before this guy intervened. He said after he stopped recording, she sat down, hurled more slurs, told him and his wife that they should leave the country, and then got on the phone and acted like she was calling someone to come down there and handle things. Fortunately, no one came, and eventually she packed up her child and left. But this woman is a danger to children. She doesn't need to be on a playground or around other kids, and she has at least one child of her own, which is also concerning.
Sadly, it's taken a very, very bad turn. A turn for the worse, even.
There's a mom, Shiloh Hendricks, going viral on the internet right now. She told a kid who, by the way, when you actually look at the picture, the kid is like pretty decent-sized child. He was rummaging through her bag and stealing her children's, I guess, toys or whatever out of her bag. She tells him to f*** off, essentially, which when you look at the video, the guy filming the video, he's a Somali, Hassan, whatever. This is whites having enough of it. We're sick of being bullied in our own country, and now he's trying to get her life ruined. He's like, oh, this is hate speech. There will be consequences. I'm sorry, this is America. You have free speech in this country. This is white people finally being fed up with this shit. And the fact that we have brown people trying to take away white people's rights in a white country when we have the Constitution and freedom of speech, and they come from their countries where you can be locked up for hate speech. This is just disgusting. This is everything wrong with immigrants. This is everything wrong with brown people in our country, and this is why we need to kick them all out. This is white people's country. This is white country for white people. These people are not welcome, and I'm glad to see people are finally standing up. So stand with her, and everybody's trying to, shit on her and spin the narrative and ruin her life. But if you can give some to her, because W mom of the year.
First off, that child is reportedly autistic. So, as I've said in a previous video, since I have a kid, I have seen this behavior. Kids take other kids' stuff. Kids also need to know what is for play and what isn't. They're still developing their brains. They're still trying to understand the world around them. And she got mad at a reportedly autistic black child because that child went through her bag. So she thought, in her brain that is clearly still developing, that it was wise to hurl racial slurs repeatedly at a 5-year-old. And then when called out on it, she chickened out and then immediately reversed course and owned her bigotry, which is disgusting. It is disgusting. And what's even more disgusting is there is a Give, Send, Go that was launched where she wrote, "My name is Shiloh, and I have been put into a very dire situation." Oh, a dire situation of your own doing? A situation that you put yourself in by being a racist? The victim complex, man, it's insane. I recently had a kid steal from my 18-month-old son's diaper bag at a park. As I stated, and maybe some of y'all are not parents, or you don't work in child development, or you're not a teacher, a guidance counselor, whatever. Kids do this all the time. All the time. They are learning boundaries. Them messing up at a park is akin to the air we breathe. It happens. There is no universe where this is acceptable behavior. What would happen is you would say, oh, no, that's not for play. I'm sorry. And then you would look around, maybe see the parents and say, oh, I'm sorry, and just play it off. What she did was escalate the entire situation, but I digress. I called the kid out for what he was. Another man who we recently found out had a history with law enforcement proceeded to record me and follow me to my car. Whatever his history may be, he documented you being a racist. He then posted these videos online, which has caused my family and myself great turmoil. Again, not owning up to it at all. At all. Turning it around and saying, no, it's your fault. And it's this black kid's fault who is behaving like a, and then she said it in the video. Insane. And she's being rewarded. Her goal was to raise $1 million. She is already over $330,000. And if one were to scroll underneath, what you would see is pleas for donations of saving kids from going into the foster system. A man raising money fighting cancer. And then also a man fighting against melanoma. But no, these patriots can't help their fellow man. They give to her.
Even more diabolical about this is the comments that people are leaving for her when they donate money. Do what you need to do. You have our support against these swine. It's okay to be white. Many people have reported her fundraiser, but they're not listening and they're continuing to let it go on and for her to raise money, which is insane.
The website Give, Send, Go refuses to take it down. For reference, some of their past tweets. Today is National Day of Prayer. As a faith-founded company, we call every campaign organizer to pray with them. Prayer is in our DNA. We encourage you to take a moment today and pray for yourself. I don't know why yourself is 2 words. Your family, our leaders, strangers, needs, issues. Give it all to Him. They also retweeted this message. Your site really doesn't get enough credit for being a true free speech platform. When you're getting outrage from both sides, you're doing something right. No. Depends on your stance, I suppose. For example, if I were to say that I think healthcare is a human right and the libs get mad at me and MAGA gets mad at me, yeah, I am doing something right in that instance. But if you're saying that left and right are getting mad at this person when it's predominantly righties that are applauding this, well, my friend, you are just simply out of touch. Shameful also that they post boxing videos and fight videos and stuff. That's a shame. One user wrote, 300,000 in one day. Here I am, a black kid, and I can't even raise 300,000 in a year, and I do a ton for my community. Exactly, because those pro-lifers, all they care about are the Shilohs of the world. If you can and are willing, please become a paid member here at TYT Sports. And or go to tyt.com/join. In addition, you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Appreciate it. Have a great day.